This is John Cola with DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have a special treat for you. We have the Economy Cast Iron tin-plated manual Wheatgrass juicer. So this is the juicer, and let me go ahead and describe the parts that it comes with first off. So in the box you're going to find the main body housing and the main juicer, which is right here. You're going to get a handle, and then actually a little screw that actually, or bolt that screws the handle onto the machine. You'll also find a rubber pad. So let me show you. The rubber pad actually goes onto the bottom of the machine, kind of around this, and it goes on the bottom to protect your surfaces from being scratched from the cast iron. So let's see, it just goes on just like that. So that's real simple. The next thing is you're going to put the handle on. And so you can see in this handle, it's not exactly round in the middle. It's it's rounded and then flat on one side. And then you're going to look on the back of the Wheatgrass juicer, and the same thing. It's round, but then it's flat on one side. So we're just going to basically put it on where it's flat. It's going to line up, go on with no problem. Then now we're going to screw the screw into the juicer to hold the handle on. And you got to kind of turn firmly while you're screwing it to get it threaded in. It's going to thread it in. You don't want to muzzle it in here. I know you guys want to show off, but you just want to screw it in so it's tight, and then it'll allow you to basically turn the handle. So basically what you need to do is you'll have to bolt this to a countertop or a table. So in this case we have a table here, and we're just going to bolt it to the table, put it on, and then we're just going to turn this handle here on the bottom to basically clamp it and clamp it tight. And so there are minimum and maximum tolerances that you will need to clamp this on. So it's pretty stable here, and that's pretty much how it works. So the wheatgrass is going to go into the top here, and then the wheatgrass juice is going to come out here. So you're going to have a little bowl to catch it, and then the pulp is going to come out from the end. So let me show you first how you will actually set it up. So there's this little knob thing here, and this is actually called an outlet adjusting knob or screw. And when you start to juice, you're going to want to screw this all the way in, all the way down until it stops. And what this does is that this, as you're juicing, it holds the wheatgrass in there so it just gets pulverized against this. And then it literally gets squeezed so the juice could come out. If you don't have this in, you'll get very little juice out. Now, I do want to say that, when you're juicing wheatgrass, there's not a lot of juice in wheatgrass. So don't be alarmed if it's not flowing out a whole bunch. It's not like juicing a carrot. You're not going to get that much juice out of juicing wheatgrass. The other nice thing with this juicer is that once the pulp comes out, you can actually put it back through and run it back through to wring it out some more and get the pulp even drier. So you're going to screw this all the way down, put the wheatgrass in, start turning the handle. And when you see the wheatgrass like getting held up here and just getting clogged up and not moving out, then you're going to just slowly loosen this up a little bit and then crank some more to let some of the pulp out. And you're just going to have to play with this. It's kind of one of those things like riding a bike. The first time you ride a bike, you might fall off. The next time you're going to be a little bit better. So you're going to get the feel of this after you juice for a while, and you're going to learn how it works the best. So let's go ahead and disassemble the juicer now. We'll show you how easy it is to disassemble. First, you're going to basically unscrew the handle. It's going to be the easiest thing. So we're going to unscrew the screw here. And then we simply could remove the handle. Wiggles right off. Put that aside. Then you want to do these two screws here. And when you do that, the whole housing that holds the auger inside the machine is going to come loose. So we're going to unscrew these two screws here, put those aside, and we're going to pull this back piece off. So this back piece has basically a nylon bushing in here that's fixed into place, so you don't want to necessarily remove that. And then you could put this piece aside. The next piece you'll find is a washer. So don't lose this washer. If you do not put it in, basically wheatgrass juice is going to leak out of the back. So, be careful not to lose this little washer there. And then the auger comes out. So this is the cast iron tin plated auger. It's Pretty good. Now, you know, this machine is cast iron, iron does rust. So this is tin plated, and it has a fairly good plating job on it. But you know, these style juicers have been known to rust. So it's very important when you wash them. Number one, don't put them in the dishwasher. That's an absolute no-no. Always hand wash this. The next thing to remember is that once you're done using the machine, you're going to want to wash it and then dry it off with a towel and then put it away for storage. You know, you can put it in the drain rack, but then, you know, the water could condensate, and that's when you could maybe get some challenges with some rust. The last thing I'm going to show you is how to remove the screen. You see the screen in there, that's a stainless steel screen, and that basically filters the juice to allow the juice to come out, but not the pulp. Sometimes, you know, on the first time you get this screen out, it might be a little bit tight in there, so I recommend using like a standard butter knife, sticking it down over here, and there's a little tab right here, and you're basically just going to push on the tab, and then the stainless steel screen will come out. So, you know, as you use the juicer more and put this screen in and out, it's going to become a little bit looser in there, and you know, it's going to come out easier because it's going to literally mold to the shape of the housing here. And when you get it new, it's come from the factory and they just kind of mass produce them. So, you know, it will be stuck the first couple times, but then it's going to be fine. So let's go ahead and show you the reverse, the assembly. So once you put the screen in there first, next you put the auger in there. Then you're going to put the end cap and make sure you have that washer on there. That goes on there like so. You take your two screws, screw those in to screw the housing on. What I like to do is usually put one in, let it hang there. Don't put it in that tight, and then put the other one in here. Get that started and going. Then what you're going to want to do is, you know, you want to try to evenly cinch these down evenly. So, you know, I'm going to start turning them until they're about finger tight, and then just go, you know, another half turn. And that'll be good. Then we're going to put the handle on. And finally the screw that holds the handle on. And that's it. That's how easy it is to assemble the economy cast iron wheatgrass juicer. So once again, here it is. So with this juicer you can juice wheatgrass and other leafy green vegetables. That being said, it's best and most effective at juicing wheatgrass. It'll also, you know, mash up berries and things, but it won't really juice anything else. So this is pretty much just a dedicated wheatgrass juicer. So this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.